We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge entering the home stretch of the season. GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Edey out there with Jackson. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then there's Wells. And it's Kennard in at the point. DeRozan surveying the D. Count it. Good.
Well, that's why you run set plays, to get DeRozan that space he needs to go to work.
Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. A three ball. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Sabonis, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
No good on the free throw. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League, an assistant there, to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high-arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It is dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody needs dance lessons.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Second, the Grizzlies.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Levine kicks to Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Bane, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Here's DeRozan. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Left side Jackson. For the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Edey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kennard kicks to Bane. Back to Kennard. Pass to Wells. To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. Levine feeling it out a bit. Now DeRozan. With the teardrop, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Brandon Clark. Spencer.
Shot clock at 6. With the fadeaway. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 6 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Chance. How about the numbers for Levine? Averaging 23 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Clark, a screen on Levine. Here's Bane. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And the first one at the line is good. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And the first one drops. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Bane, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
DeRozan dishes to Levine. Murray kicks to Monk. From the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Monk's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Clark outside. Pass to Bane. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
DeRozan passes to Levine. And here's Sabonis. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. To the inside. Here's Clark. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Murray up on top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
And he knocks down the first one.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Laravia's checked in, and it's Ellison for Malik Monk. Memphis also making some changes. Huff's jacked in, and Conchar subbed in for Wells. Pass to Huff. Outside, Bane driving inside to the left wing. Baseline try. Conchar can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Left side, Sabonis. DeRozan finds Ellis. They set the screen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Murray outside. DeRozan for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 13.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Ellis. Payne for 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Bane really wants to answer with his own trick.
Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring. Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And DeRozan kicks to Ellis. Here's Laravia. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Some changes for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray. And it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Lyles. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Williams kicks to Bain. Pass to Clark. And he makes good on the layup.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Carter, the pass to LaRavia. There's the triple. Kept alive. Fires the 3. And it's Carter missing. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Payne for 3. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And that one's good, LaRavia. And the Kings lead by 5.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Williams, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stakes for Sacramento.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And Williams drops them both. Kings leading now by 3. Carter looking around. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's the teardrop, and it's Carter missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Bain, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
For Memphis, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Free throw good, Bain.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
No good on the second free throw. Stan, in a league of stretch bigs, Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin, and look, he'll occasionally take a 3, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore.
Williams from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Arabia passes to Lyles. Carter outside. Back to Lyles. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Sacramento. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Levine is out there with Monk. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
Strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
And DeRozan kicks to Ellis. Valanciunas in the high post. Outside DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. And another three for Sacramento.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Jackson. Clark sets a screen for Jackson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Kings leading now by 5. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Wells. DeRozan defending. Wells dishes to Jackson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Buff's checked in. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Over Wells. Great touch on the 16-footer. DeRozan's got 15. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, it is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, that's what Levine has to do to be effective at the defensive end. Stay active and engaged.
And it's good for 2. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And he dunks it down.
Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
Murray finds Valanciunas, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
4 on the clock. Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Memphis. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Pass to Kennard. Now, here's Bane. Wells sets the pick for Bane. Off target from three-point range.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does.
Well, you love to have a shooter like LaVine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on.
Jackson from long range. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Monk, no one around him, tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kennard for 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. DeRozan finds LaVine. Monk outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there, too.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Ellis is checked in for Valanciunas. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And there it is for him. And that's now 19 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Make some noise. Get up out of your seats for your Sacramento Kings street team. Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get out, let them hear it. That's right, everybody. Who wants a free t-shirt?
Conchar checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Luke Kennard. A moment here now to see the numbers for Keegan Murray.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Williams passes to Conchar. Outside, Bane. Clock at 6. Jackson trying to break free. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Clark kicks to Williams. Jackson down low. DeRozan's there. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc. But the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
Stolen by Jackson. Clark against Ellis. There's Williams with the 3. He's off on that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Bain. And it's Kennard in for Vince Williams. And Monk drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Conchar. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's LaRavia. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. LaRavia's got 5 points so far.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown. And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Hey, why not? DeRozan has that huge vertical. Just put it up there and let him go get it.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Pass to Carter. Here's Sabonis, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conchar with it. Here's Edey. Now Jackson. Pass to Wells. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conchar. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Kings leading now by 4. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Lyles check in for the Kings. Ellis comes in from Malik Monk. LaRavia passes to Carter. Here's LaRavia. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Carter drives in. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Now you look at Kennard. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
And the first one drops. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Kings leading now by 8. Here's Lyles. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles.
Memphis ball.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And that game against Milwaukee, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Wells is checked in for Conchaw. Clark the pass to Spencer. Wells kicks to Clark. Traps in the tray. Clark's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Here's Sabonis. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Ellis against Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That's good from Williams.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Williams drops them both. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Sabonis. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, for the Grizzlies, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Kings.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Wells, Luke Kennard out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Edey, and it's Jackson in at the four-man position. Pass to Kennard. Jackson a screen on Monk. The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, give Kennard room at the arc, and he will quickly live up to his reputation.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. With the floater. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Monk attacking. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Here's Bain. Guarded by Levine. Kennard setting the pick for Bain. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shoots from the baseline. DeRozan's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Memphis moving that ball around. Outside, Bain. Jackson kicks to Wells. In the corner, Kennard with it. Sinks the triple. Kennard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's maybe the last guy you want to give up the corner to. Kennard is lethal from deep.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Kings making a change here. Laravia's checked in. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Grizzlies. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Sacramento. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for Memphis, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
The Kings have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And he sinks the second. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Levine nails both of them. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point game. Kennard the pass to Wells. Jackson with it. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Wells' shot is good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Monk finds DeRozan. Shoots over Wells. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 24.
Well, guys, DeRozan's steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
To the middle. And the jam by Levine.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Kennard for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard's got 12 points in the game. Monk outside. The shot from the low post is good. And the Kings lead by 6.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. And a look here at a group of rookies that has been holding their own against the big boys in the paint, the top rookie rebounders since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Edey, he does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
Well, he continues to improve. I mean, since the break, he's taken it to another level, looking less and less like a rookie every day.
Jackson with the screen. Good on the shot. Kennard's got 14 points for the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Stolen by Jackson. Bane with it. Now defended by Levine. They get it again. Jackson from long range. That's a miss. His 5th 8-made field goal. Murray right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Jackson, a screen on Levine. 5 on the clock. Kennard kicks to Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Valanciunas. Grizzlies with the rebound. Wells in the corner. Back to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. And the 3 off target.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Murray, a screen on Kennard. The shot's good from Monk.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Edey. Jackson kicks to Bain. Jackson, a screen on Monk. That one falls. Kennard's got 13 points in the second half.
He was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And make some noise for your 916 crew.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Domantas Sabonis.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
First personal foul. Third team.
Sacramento with the ball. Monk, the pass to LaRavia. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
A moment here to see the stats for Jaren Jackson. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a moment to see numbers for Malik Monk. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And how good is he at distributing the basketball? My goodness, pick and roll, drive and dish, in transition. He's been dominant all season. Sacramento making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. From deep, drills it from outside. Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Conchar. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Monk kicks to Lyles. Over Clark. Lyles no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. Here's Spencer. Scoreless thus far. Williams passes to Spencer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Clark, the pass to Williams. Now Conchar. Pass to Clark. It's stolen by Monk. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammate.
Spencer, the pass to Williams. Off target from outside. Kings leading now by 8. Valanciunas with the ball. Valanciunas crossed the double. Here's LaRavia. Hits it from three-point range. LaRavia's got 13 points.
Well, with his size, Valanciunas can survey the whole floor and pick out those big openings to take advantage of.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LaRavia passes to Monk. And here is Lyles. Conchar covering. Lyles no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Jackson. 43 seconds left in the third. Williams passes to Conchar. Clock is at 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to LaRavia. There's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Williams. Now Jackson. He's got 22. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Monk, and it's Lyles in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Murray outside. Lyles a screen on Clark. Murray no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Bane looking around. Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Lyles. Kings leading now by 10. Monk outside. The jump hook, and that one hits back iron.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Spencer, the pass to Bane. Over Levine, gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got 19 points. Now here's Levine. Pass to Monk. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Brandon Clark.
Grizzlies. Edey. John Conchar.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's stolen by Lyles. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
Kennard kicks to Bane. Pass to Kennard. Over Monk. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kennard.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Bean passes to Lyles. And here is Murray. In the corner, it's Levine. Jacks up a three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. Three-pointer. And another three for Sacramento.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Wells. Bane with it. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Bane's got 6 here in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's DeRozan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Team foul. At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan, 1 shot.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Right wing. Down low. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Bane. Kennard for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Lyles got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray dishes to Monk. Monk sets the screen for Levine. Kept alive by Sacramento, and he makes that one. And the Kings lead by 16.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. And the turnover again by Sacramento. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Right side Bane. And Levine with the block.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's Jackson. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Wells kicks to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got 24.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Here comes the fun fans. Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
Kings making a change here. Aravia's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's DeRozan. Takes the three, sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 36.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Back to Jackson. This one for three. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
And a wide open look for Bane. Buries the long-range jumper. Bane's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies. Monk for 3. Here's LaRavia. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Edey. Bane against Levine. Right side Bane. Rebound collected by Levine. Kings leading now by 13 over Kennard. LaRavia. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Edey, and that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Monk outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Kennard kicks to Wells. Kennard setting the pick for Wells. They get it back.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Outside DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. DeRozan's got 40 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. Aravia passes to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And it's DeRozan missing. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Bane with it. Pass to Kennard. From downtown. Good on the triple. Kennard's got 27.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Kings lead by 13.
That was a tremendous shot off balance, and the defense just draped all over.
Shifty work from Kennard on that drive.
First personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Memphis. Luke Kennard. One shot.
That free throw good from Kennard.
Well, you talk about Luke Kennard. He shot 49% for a season from beyond the arc. Led the league in three-point percentage back-to-back years. Kennard is so valuable.
To the paint. Payne against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Sacramento.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Outside, Levine. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You got to come out here and we got to do our job. And, we find out we had to get this win. We got to stop losing these games so we can win. And, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step one, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game.